I paid good money for imported milk, but the old lady next door had been stealing it every single day. Fed up, I set up a camera, but she showed up in a mask and kept stealing anyway. So I switched to cash on delivery. What I didn't expect? The next day, cops kicked down my door. Hands up! I'd been living in this complex for about 6 months. To get a little extra sleep in the mornings, I signed up for a milk delivery. The guy drops it off at my front door bin every day before 6 a.m. I usually wake up around 7:30 and grab it after I finish getting ready. But every single time, the bin was empty. At first, I figured the delivery guy just forgot. So I called him. He was totally confident. Sir? I've been delivering to this complex for 3 years. There's no way I missed your place. I didn't think much of it. Maybe a neighbor's kid grabbed it. But a whole week went by, and there was never a single bottle in that bin. I was pissed. So I called the delivery guy again and asked him to text me a photo right after he dropped it off. He said sure. The next morning, I got woken up by my phone buzzing. Not even 6 yet. He'd sent a photo. Milk's been delivered. I jumped out of bed, ran to the door, popped open the bin, and still empty. The motion sensor light in the hallway was still on. There was a faint smell of soap in the air. That meant someone had grabbed the milk within seconds of me getting that text. To catch this thief, I ordered a security camera online right away and mounted it in the corner above my door, totally hidden, but with a clear view of my doorway and the area across the hall. I linked it to my phone app and turned on motion detection alerts. Once everything was set up, I felt a quiet thrill. I was ready to find out who it was. Who was so obsessed with my one bottle of milk? The next morning, my phone buzzed right around 5:50. Motion alert. I pulled up the live feed immediately, and a tall, thin figure appeared. I recognized her instantly. It was Mrs. Wang from next door. She's retired, always seemed like a nice lady. She even brought me a plate of dumplings when I first moved in. I never would have guessed it was her. On screen, she was in her pajamas, hair all messy, wearing a big face mask that covered half her face. She walked up to my door, flipped open the milk bin like she'd done it 100 times, glanced both ways like she was nervous. Then she grabbed the milk and slipped back into her place. The whole thing took maybe 20 seconds. I just stared at my phone. Couldn't even process what I just saw. I scrubbed back through the footage and noticed that Mrs. Wang seemed to know exactly where the camera was. Her eyes deliberately avoided it. The mask was clearly there to hide her face. She knew this was stealing. I felt a wave of rage rise up inside me, gripping my phone so hard my knuckles went white. I treated you like family and you played me for a fool. Yeah, it's just a bottle of milk, but I couldn't just let it go. I had the video saved. But when it came to actually confronting her, I hesitated. We're neighbors. I have to see her face every day. And she's old. What if I said something too harsh and she had a heart attack? So I decided to give her one more chance. The next morning I was up before dawn, lights off, quietly crept to the door and peeked through the peephole. The hallway was pitch black, just the green glow of the emergency exit sign in the distance. I waited. About 10 minutes later, I heard the delivery guy's familiar footsteps and the clink of glass bottles, loud and clear. I could hear him stop at my door, open the bin, drop in the milk, close it, then move on.